If you're familiar with the current maritime landscape, you'd recognize that one of the major threats to the industry is Somali pirates. For decades, the waters surrounding Somalia, including the Gulf of Aden, have been crucial shipping routes. As the number of ships in these waters has increased, pirates and local fishermen have exploited the situation to make quick money by either stealing goods or kidnapping passengers. In today's video, we'll explore several instances where Somali pirates launched attacks that were captured on camera, and we'll examine how these events unfolded in real time. Ship fights off pirates with gunfire. Somali pirates are a recognized threat by most shipping companies and travelers. To combat this significant danger, many cargo companies opt to deploy top-tier security personnel on board their vessels. This proactive approach ensures they are well equipped to deter and defend against potential pirate attacks. In the featured video, we witness the rapid response of the security team upon receiving alerts of approaching pirates. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, they stand poised for action, ready to protect the ship and its crew. The shots fired serve as warning shots, intended to signal the presence of security personnel and discourage the pirates from advancing further. Initially, it appears that the first group of pirates has managed to breach the ship's perimeter. However, the vigilant security officers quickly identify another approaching boat and swiftly redirect their attention. Through decisive and coordinated action, they successfully repel the second boat, buying crucial time to confront the pirates from the first vessel. Their swift and resolute response ensures that the pirates are apprehended before they can gain entry to the ship. Fortunately, due to the effective measures taken by the security team, the cargo vessel reaches its destination unharmed. This successful outcome underscores the importance of preparedness and proactive security measures in navigating pirate-infested waters. By remaining vigilant and employing robust security protocols, shipping companies can safeguard their assets and protect the lives of those on board from the constant threat of piracy. The watering hole. Here's another intriguing tidbit about pirate attacks. Despite the widespread awareness of the dangers, there are still vessels that brave pirate-infested waters without any form of backup or security. Among them are humanitarian ships lacking military capabilities and commercial vessels constrained by financial limitations. These defenseless ships become prime targets for pirates, presenting irresistible opportunities for plunder. Upon encountering such vessels, pirates enjoy virtually unchecked access. Consider this footage. A group of pirates approaches a ship, the camera capturing the scene from a considerable distance. Notice those streams of water? They serve as a crucial line of defense for many ships. The aim is to deter pirates from boarding by creating a barrier they risk breaching only to be repelled into the sea. Despite the effectiveness of this tactic, pirates can be tenacious, as demonstrated in this instance. Yet, despite their persistence, the pirates ultimately failed to seize control, and the ship managed to evade them after increasing the distance between them. This scenario underscores a vital lesson. When navigating pirate-infested waters, robust security measures aren't merely advisable. They're imperative for safeguarding against potential threats. Whether through armed escorts, advanced surveillance systems, or strategic maneuvers, ships must prioritize security to mitigate the risk of piracy and ensure safe passage through hazardous waters. Neglecting such precautions can lead to dire consequences, jeopardizing the lives of crew members and the integrity of maritime operations. Locked and loaded. In the realm of maritime security, the menace posed by Somali pirates is an ever-present concern, as they exhibit an indiscriminate targeting strategy towards vessels traversing their operational zones. Their modus operandi primarily revolves around the seizure and plundering of hijacked ships or boats, underscoring the imperative for stringent defensive measures when navigating these perilous waters. In response to this formidable threat landscape, individuals and entities traversing such territories often resort to proactive measures, opting to arm themselves with firearms in the absence of dedicated security personnel, a choice dictated by financial constraints or logistical considerations. Illustrative of the gravity of the situation is a particular incident wherein a group of mariners aboard a vessel found themselves confronted by Somali pirates. The ensuing escalation in hostilities precipitated a rapid response from the crew, who swiftly armed themselves with AK-47s to engage in a firefight with the assailants. Amidst the exchange of gunfire, the captain endeavored to initiate a distress call while the crew valiantly endeavored to repel the aggressors. Regrettably, the footage available fails to provide closure regarding the eventual outcome of the encounter, leaving the resolution shrouded in ambiguity. Nevertheless, it is apparent from the footage that the crew, despite being confronted with numerical inferiority, exhibited a resolute stance in defense of their vessel and personnel. One can only hope that their steadfastness facilitated a successful evasion of the pirate threat, ensuring the safety and security of all involved parties. Repercussions of piracy. Continuing our exploration of pirate encounters with military forces, let's delve into another notable incident. In 2010, the Chinese government dispatched a vessel to Somalia as part of humanitarian aid efforts. Given the ship's likely substantial cargo, it represented a valuable target for pirates. However, demonstrating foresight and caution, the Chinese government deployed a Navy vessel to accompany and protect the humanitarian ship, ensuring the safety of the mission. Predictably, pirates attempted to seize the valuable cargo. However, they were met not by an easy target, but by a vigilant naval crew prepared for confrontation. The shots exchanged served as a stark reminder. Any attempt to challenge this vessel would be met with swift and severe repercussions. Despite the pirates' determination, they found themselves outmatched. Faced with the overwhelming firepower and strategic superiority of the naval force, they had no choice but to surrender, acknowledging the futility of their endeavor. This incident provides a compelling lesson for pirates foolish enough to engage with well-equipped military vessels. It prompts one to ponder, what was their rationale, if any, behind such a reckless undertaking? It underscores the importance of strategic planning and adequate defense measures when operating in regions prone to piracy, highlighting the pivotal role of military escort in safeguarding vulnerable ships from maritime threats. Winnipeg to the rescue. The surge in piracy has prompted numerous countries to adopt proactive measures. Occasionally, nations facing threats to their vulnerable ships turn to others for assistance. In a notable incident in 2009, a Norwegian cargo vessel encountered pirate trouble off the coast of Somalia. With the ship in peril, Norway sought aid from Canada. The Canadian warship Winnipeg swiftly responded, confronting the pirates head-on. The decisive action likely marked the moment the pirates realized their serious error in judgment. The crew of the Winnipeg demonstrated remarkable efficiency, promptly neutralizing the pirates and ensuring they faced legal consequences for their actions. This collaborative response underscores the importance of international cooperation in combating piracy. By joining forces and leveraging each other's strengths, nations can effectively protect maritime trade routes and uphold the safety and security of vessels navigating piracy-prone waters. Such coordinated efforts are essential in deterring future pirate attacks and maintaining order at sea. They also highlight the significance of diplomatic relations and mutual assistance in addressing global security challenges. Wasting no time. Recall when I mentioned the perilous folly of pirates engaging military vessels? Well, there are varying degrees to this risky game. Challenging the navy of a smaller nation is one thing, but squaring off against the British Royal Navy? That's what some might deem excessively ambitious, grasping for what lies just beyond their reach. Take, for instance, a notable event from January 2012 in the Indian Ocean, where a Royal Navy encounter with Somali pirates was documented on film. One might assume the pirates would beat a hasty retreat upon facing the might of the Royal Navy, but not this time. Brimming with misplaced confidence, they pressed forward, deluded into thinking they could match the Royal Navy's prowess. Unsurprisingly, the outcome was less than favorable for the pirates. Upon engagement, Royal Navy officials swiftly asserted their dominance. With precision and efficiency, they swooped in, apprehended the pirates, and swiftly meted out justice. This episode stands as a stark showcase of the Royal Navy's ruthless efficiency. In a matter of moments, they quelled the disturbance, subdued the perpetrators, and restored order without unnecessary fanfare. The seaborne spirit attack. When confronting Somali pirates, caution is virtually non-existent. They brazenly target any vessel they spy on the waters, including innocent cruise ships merely going about their business. One notable incident occurred in 2005 when the Seaborne Spirit, owned by Seaborne Cruise Lines, came under attack while en route from Alexandria, Egypt, to Mombasa, Kenya. Approximately 100 nautical miles off the Somali coast, the ship found itself besieged by two groups of pirates, each comprising 9 to 12 members, attempting to board. Armed with automatic weapons and RPGs, the pirates unleashed a barrage of gunfire on the vessel. Fortunately, the Seaborne Spirit was equipped with a long-range acoustic device, emitting a powerful, discomforting tone at frequencies most intolerable to human ears, rendering the pirates incapacitated.
Ladies and gentlemen, all ships stay inside, stay inside, stay inside. We are trying to run away from them now. Stay inside, everybody.
Utilizing this innovative defense mechanism, the cruise ship managed to evade capture and safely navigated to Port Victoria, where arrangements were promptly made to ensure the welfare of the passengers. This harrowing ordeal serves as a stark reminder of the dangers posed by maritime piracy and the critical importance of implementing effective security measures to safeguard vessels and their occupants from such perilous threats. Mother Nature steps in. Somali pirates often display eagerness to capture ships, yet they also face significant risks, particularly when contending with nature's formidable challenges, such as immense ocean currents. In our forthcoming clip, we are presented with a prime illustration of this dynamic. A cohort of Somali pirates closes in on a cargo ship, anticipating a swift conquest. Initially, it might seem that the odds are in their favor. However, inexplicably, they opt to retreat. As per the account provided by the video uploader, their approach from an unfavorable angle generates disruptive waves that hinder their advance, compelling them to abandon their pursuit. Consequently, the targeted ship manages to navigate to safer waters, out of the pirates' reach. Speculation among observers suggests that the pirates may have received intelligence of another potential target, prompting them to abandon their current endeavor. Nevertheless, the paramount outcome remains the preservation of the safety and security of the ship's crew and passengers, who narrowly evade what could have been a perilous encounter. This instance serves as a reminder of the unpredictable and challenging nature of maritime piracy and the importance of vigilance in mitigating its risks. Chasing the black gold. Oil stands as one of the world's most critical natural resources, often sparking conflicts between nations, with oil and gas companies ranking among the globe's largest. Somali pirates, too, grasped the significance of oil, showing a preference for hijacking oil tankers, which topped their priority list. In our upcoming clip, we witness the alarming moment when Somali pirates sighted an oil tanker and promptly initiated their attack. Recorded in August 2023, even the ship's captain recognized the gravity of the situation, responding swiftly. Given the tanker's size, the pirates faced considerable difficulty boarding and seizing it. However, their persistence, a trait common among Somali pirates, drove them to give it their all. Yet, they soon realized their limitations and abandoned their endeavor, opting to seek another target. While the oil tanker's owners received a stroke of luck, one can't help but ponder the potential usefulness of a robust .50 caliber in such situations. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the constant threat posed by piracy in maritime trade, especially in regions rich in valuable resources like oil. Ship owners and authorities must remain vigilant and implement effective security measures to safeguard vessels and crew from pirate attacks. Punching above your weight. Ever experience that sinking feeling when you dive headfirst into a challenge, only to realize you've bitten off more than you can chew? It's a relatable situation for many. Picture this. Back in 2009, a band of pirates caught sight of an approaching ship and saw it as their next big score. Little did they know, their target was none other than a naval supply vessel operated by the German Navy. Unbeknownst to the pirates, naval authorities had been closely monitoring their movements. When the moment was ripe and the authorization came through, they sprang into action with precision and speed. Every member of the naval crew was primed and ready, wasting no time in confronting the pirates head-on. With practiced efficiency, they swiftly subdued the would-be raiders. Before the pirates knew what hit them, they found themselves in custody, the daring escapade coming to an abrupt end. That, my friends, is how professionals handle business. This incident not only highlighted the vigilance and capability of naval forces, but also served as a stark reminder to pirates that the high seas aren't a lawless domain. The swift and decisive response sent a clear message that piracy will not be tolerated, bolstering maritime security and safeguarding seafaring trade routes. Fire in the hose. If you've ever entertained the romantic notion of a career at sea, dreaming of a life filled with glamour and adventure, it's high time for a reality check. Life on the open ocean is far from smooth sailing. Beyond contending with the unpredictable perils of nature, individuals working on offshore oil platforms and vessels face the ever-looming threat of piracy, a menace that can disrupt their work and jeopardize their very lives. Consider a recent incident captured on video. Workers aboard an oil tanker suddenly found themselves thrust into a nightmare scenario as Somali pirates launched a brazen attack. In the face of imminent danger, one crew member exhibited remarkable quick thinking, utilizing a water hose to repel the pirates momentarily. This courageous act bought crucial time for the rest of the crew to seek refuge below deck, potentially averting a catastrophe. The outcome of this harrowing encounter remains shrouded in uncertainty, leaving observers to hope fervently for the safe emergence of the crew from this ordeal unscathed. Yet, the determined actions of the pirates underscore the gravity of the threat they pose, demonstrating a willingness to instigate chaos and inflict harm upon innocent seafarers. Such incidents serve as sobering reminders of the perpetual vigilance demanded by maritime professions, where even rudimentary countermeasures can prove pivotal in safeguarding against the perils that lurk upon the vast expanse of the high seas. Successful boarding. In our upcoming video, we'll delve into a scenario that highlights the formidable challenges facing pirates. While their primary concern typically revolves around the potential retaliation from the targeted vessel, even unarmed ships present obstacles. Navigating from a smaller boat onto a swiftly moving vessel on water demands precision and skill. As illustrated in the clip, the pirates must proceed cautiously, mindful of the peril of tumbling into the ocean during their boarding attempt. The outcome hangs in the balance, but it's clear that the crew aboard the targeted ship likely endured a nerve-wracking and unpleasant ordeal. All of this exertion, all of these risks, for what? Paltry gains that hardly seem justifiable in the broader context. This portrayal underscores the harsh realities faced by pirates, who often operate in precarious conditions and risk life and limb for meager rewards. It's a stark reminder of the high stakes involved in maritime piracy, where every encounter teeters on a knife's edge between success and failure, between profit and peril. Despite the allure of plunder, the pursuit of ill-gotten gains exacts a heavy toll, both physically and morally, on those involved. Messing with the wrong crew. When it comes to engaging with the military, it's clear that provoking the Russians poses significant risks. Renowned for their unwavering determination and prowess on the battlefield, the Russians are formidable adversaries regardless of the circumstances. Despite this well-known fact, a certain group of pirates appeared oblivious to the peril they faced. In a bold but ultimately futile move, they attempted to hijack a Russian naval vessel, plunging themselves into a high-stakes confrontation. As soon as the Russian ship detected the pirates, the situation escalated swiftly. Responding with swift and decisive action, the Russians employed intimidating tactics, firing warning shots near the pirates to assert their dominance. The calculated display of force proved highly effective, culminating in the rapid arrest of the pirates by the Russian naval authorities. It's perplexing to ponder what the pirates hoped to achieve by targeting a Russian vessel. The audacious act only served to highlight the sheer folly of challenging the might of the Russian military. Indeed, it's abundantly clear that confronting a Russian naval ship is a futile endeavor bound to result in severe consequences. This incident serves as a stark reminder. Underestimating the capabilities and resolve of the Russians is a grave error that can lead to swift and decisive repercussions. Don't mess with me. As it stands, pirates exhibit a relentless pursuit of any vessel traversing the open seas, regardless of its size or purpose. Somali pirates in particular maintain a vigilant watch for potential targets on the high seas. Yet, even seemingly vulnerable vessels occasionally manage to thwart these would-be aggressors. Consider the following scenario. Passengers aboard a modest sailboat detected the ominous presence of Somali pirates on another vessel, tailing them with ominous intent. Sensing the looming danger, one passenger swiftly took up arms, clutching a rifle in preparation for potential confrontation. Astonishingly, the pirates, initially poised to strike and commandeer the vessel unopposed, inexplicably chose to withdraw. The exact reason for their abrupt retreat remains shrouded in uncertainty. Perhaps they were deterred by the passengers' resolute readiness to defend their vessel and companions. Regardless of the pirates' motivations, the passengers aboard the sailboat emerged from the harrowing encounter unscathed, a stroke of good fortune amidst the ever-present specter of piracy on the high seas. This incident underscores the unpredictable nature of pirate encounters and the critical role of quick thinking and preparedness in maritime security. While larger vessels may boast advanced security measures, smaller crafts often rely on ingenuity and resourcefulness to navigate treacherous waters. The passengers' swift response serves as a testament to the importance of remaining vigilant and adaptable in the face of maritime threats. Additionally, it highlights the resilience of seafarers who refuse to succumb to the intimidation tactics employed by pirates, asserting their right to safe passage on the open seas. In an environment fraught with danger and uncertainty, such displays of courage and determination offer a beacon of hope for those who dare to sail the world's oceans. Open fire. In this concluding clip, we'll observe the outcome when a well-defended ship encounters a crew of Somali pirates. These pirates likely believed they had struck gold, but they were ill-prepared for the fierce response they faced. Despite their attempts at retaliation, it was evident they lacked the firepower to prevail. The ship's security personnel, equipped with proper training, swiftly neutralized the pirate threat. This serves as a reminder to never underestimate pirates. The menace of Somali pirates remains a concern for vessels navigating the seas. While their activities may have diminished in recent years, reports suggest they are staging a resurgence. Therefore, it's essential for vessel operators to prioritize onboard security. Now, what are your thoughts? Does a life at sea justify the associated risks? Share your views in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to ensure you catch future videos like this one. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time,